Hey guys, I'm back with another layout. This one I am using a 49 and Market pattern paper from Spectrum Gardenia. This is the A side, this is the B side, and I'm scrapbooking yet another skiing picture of my son. He is living in Breckenridge, Colorado and working at a ski resort, so I'm getting tons of pictures from him. And this was actually a picture that I stole off of his Instagram, and the caption on Instagram was "Absolute Chaos, Incredible Day." So I decided to use that as my title. And I used two different alphabet stamps to complete this title. This one here is a super old rubber stamp set from Stampin' Up, I believe. I know it's no longer available. And then this one is from Heidi Swapp, and you can find this on her shop. But this was one that was part of Stamp Society through Heidi Swapp. Okay, so I stamped this. I did not use a stamping platform. I just used a stamp block, and it was easy because I had something to follow, right? I had the circle to follow along, and I really love how it turned out. I love the different fonts, and I just love that it just is part of the paper. So next I decided I was going to bring in, maybe do just a horizontal design. And I'm going to bring in some of these die cuts. And these are from my stash. The dark green one has pieces in the middle that can come out, which would make it kind of like more of a frame of a tree or whatever. But I decided to keep them in, and it just gives it some texture. And I'm layering these other ones over the top. I am going to go back and ink these trees to give it a little more dimension and just interest, and we'll do that in a little bit, but I kind of just want to show you what I'm doing to set it up. Of course, I think I'm going to pull in a film strip, just kind of fits perfectly there to help give the photo something to sit on. And then I most likely will bring in some snowflakes or something. I'm considering doing, I have this die from Stampin' Up. I also have one from Waffle Flower. I might use that one. I have this die from Waffle Flower and then a snowboard die. So I may do something with these. I'm not sure. And then we will mat the photo. And so I've got to find some pattern papers to pull in for the photo. And then for the snowflakes, I made this snowflake stencil. And I used just a piece of acetate paper. I'm going to see if I can find something that would help you to see it. Maybe that helps better. Yeah. I just used a piece of acetate with my Silhouette and got a cut file and made this stencil. And mostly because I can't find my snowflake stencil. So I've ordered two more. I think I may have lent it to someone at a crop and maybe accidentally not gotten it back. So I thought I would add some snowflakes here and there, either with a paste or with ink. I'm not sure yet, and maybe both. Maybe we'll do some ink and some paste. It'll also give it a little bit of dimension as well and add some texture to the page. But I will be back once I figure out what else I'm going to bring in on this and pick out some papers to mat the photo in, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, I am back and I have a plan. So I'm going to, I die cut these trees, I told you, and I'm going to ink them because it's going to give them a little bit of dimension. Make sure you can see me. And I'm going to use these Picket Fence Studio pouncers. The reason why I'm using these is because by rubbing on these delicate edges, I'm afraid I might tear it. So I love the pouncers for that reason. because you don't have to rub back and forth. In fact, you can't rub back and forth. So I'm going to use some Rustic Wilderness, and as you can see, I'm just going to pounce. And these are the mini ones, and they have a little holder like this, and then that's how you store them. It's perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to add some ink to the edges. I don't want to ink the whole thing, just want to do the edges to give it a little bit of shadowing, shading, whatever. I'm gonna do the stems really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. I already did this one. And then I'm gonna do this tree with peeled paint, just to give it a little more different detail. You might not even be able to notice this on camera, but it's definitely noticeable in person for sure. Okay, I don't know if I got this one very good. I did not. And I'm using the, this mat is from Tim Holtz, and I really love it because it's a grip mat and it just prevents things from sliding around. Okay. All right, I think that's good. Put this away. Put these inks away. All right, we're done with those inks. I'm going to set these aside for right now, and we will attach those shortly. And what I decided, I wanted to bring in a little bit more color. So I am using some papers from, oh, what is it called? Print Shop. And where's my photo? Of course, you know, I always lose everything when usually I'm live when I'm losing something. But now I'm filming, let's see. Well, y'all, my photo is gone. Give me a second. I'm going to turn you off, possibly. Find my photo. If it's not under something. Oh my Lord. I will be right back, y'all. You guys, it was stuck under my grip mat. Oh, what a mess I am. That is why they call me the hot mess. I call myself the hot mess when I'm doing lives, because I don't think I've ever done a live where I have not lost something, literally. So let's line this up. This is just a text, simple text print, and then this is the pattern paper. But I love bringing in a little bit of a contrasting color. So, but it's not super bold either. I'm going to use this film strip. It is from 49 and Market. It's the Essential Film Strips in Ocean. And it's one of the short ones. It's going to work out perfect right there. So I usually just use a little wet glue. This is just some art glitter glue. It will dry clear and you will not see it later on. All right, let's get that. I am actually going to use my T-square ruler to try to get this lined up straight, because typically everything I do is crooked, but we're going to try to change that this time. We're going to try to make something straight. I think that's good. So when I did my title, The Absolute Chaos Incredible Day, I stamped directly on here, and what I did first, though, to determine how I wanted it to lay out, is I actually cut out, I stamped, I'm going to show you. I stamped all the letters in the different fonts, cut them out, fussy cut them out, and laid them out before I committed to stamping directly on the paper. So that is my tip for you, is I often, when I'm figuring out colors, anything like that, I do a practice run on a scratch piece of paper, almost always. All right, I'm gonna put this here. Love that. And then let's bring our trees in. I'm gonna go ahead and use some wet glue on here because this has all those internal pieces. I'm afraid if I run my tape runner over it, it's gonna pull them apart. So we're gonna put that there, I think. I love that you can use this cut file both ways. You can use it where it's totally cut out and then use it with the pieces still inside. So add some glue onto this one. This is another cut file I have in my stash. I honestly don't know where it's from. Could be Amazon. I don't even know. Actually, I do know. My friend Heather sent this to me for my birthday. That's where this one's from. She knows I am obsessed with trees because I have so many photos, like skiing photos like this, with lots of evergreens, and I live in North Carolina, and we have tons of pine trees, and we have a lot of outdoor, like I've got a lot of nature photos, and so I use trees a lot. A lot. Ah, see, I messed that up. Okay, that's good enough. No one's gonna know. Sorry about my dog barking. There's someone outside that he hears, of course. This is gonna be a very simply embellished layout because I really want the focus to be on the title and the photo, of course. So that's going to be my kind of horizontal design there. And let's see what I was going to do here. I think I was going to try to tuck this, but you know what? I already glued it down. That was probably dumb. Let's see if I can lift that up a little bit, because I think adding this little bit of color might be nice under there. Just a little bit. Let's see here. I like that, actually. It also gives it just a little more substance for the photo to be sitting on that. I was thinking about using this clip, but I don't know. We'll let it sit here and decide. You know, I might. Let's let it sit there for a minute and we'll decide. And then I thought about this Oh Happy Day, but that covers up way too much of that, so we're not going to use that. And I was thinking, could I incorporate this ticket somehow? Don't think we need that, but we'll see. If I did, I would probably do something over here. Let's just see what it would be like if I tucked something coming out here and do a little cluster there. We'll see. If I do anything, that is what I'll do, because I was like, oh, should I use this cute little ticket that could be layered there for a little cluster? This is what we do, just play around, move stuff around. And then I saw in here, these are the stickers from Print Shop. I saw this camera and I thought this might be a nice small embellishment to go somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, put this on some craft foam or some dimensional adhesive. and then I can decide if I'm going to use it or not. If not, I'll stick it back in with my ephemera. So it could go here, but that's kind of a lot of black. So maybe I'll put something else in there besides black. Like this. I don't know. We're going to just play around and see. So most of my products I do purchase at my little scrapbook store. I am one of their design team members, and I absolutely love that store. I love the owner, Michelle and Carrie, her daughter, and they are just amazing. So I love to support the small stores, and they are a small family-run store, and just take really great care of their customers. I will leave all of the links to their shop below. They are based out of New Jersey, and yeah, I think adding that little bit up there, maybe move this over a little bit. Yeah, they're based out of New Jersey. And they do a lot of like crops and stuff, and then most of their business is just online. So they have a wonderful Facebook group, and I will leave the link to that as well, with great challenges, designers, great customers, lots of people sharing inspiration, and it's just a super positive and uplifting group. So check it out. All right, this happy day I kind of like, and it could bring in some pink down here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use that black piece over here because I've got the black camera, right? You know what? I put this ticket in there, and then I realized, duh, Tisa, that is a vellum piece. So I actually can stick that in there. Pretty sure this is vellum. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Love vellum pieces. It just makes it feel like it's incorporated into the paper. And I love that. Just kind of like rub-ons as well. I love rub-ons. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's going to go there. I'm going to bring in a little color right there. And add this. Just really all I'm doing here is just having fun layering up little pieces. I know that's overlapping the eye, but I feel like we still can read it, so it's okay. Actually, let's move it up a little tiny bit. Just a bit. There we go. Okay. I'm actually doing more embellishing on here than I anticipated, but so far, I'm definitely liking it. I don't like to leave like a blank label, so we are going to look for a word to put up there. Probably off of one of these sheets. Sunday Vibes, Everyday Magic, Grow Free, This is a New Day, You Are the Best, Not Today. Born to Be Awesome, that's too big. Made Me Chuckle, I'm Here for the Good Times, Sweet, A Bright Idea. Favorite Memory, Plot Twist, Love All the Things. You're the Best. Everyday Magic. I don't want to bring that yellow, that bold yellow in. Maybe just Good Times. Oh, I'm Here for the Good Times. Maybe just, oh yeah. And then this is gonna be layered there anyway. I almost wish that was a different color, but unless I put today on there, nah, I'll just do you. Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll just have a little extra black up there, not a big deal. I love these clips too. So fun. And even though it's going over part of the title, we still can read that. So I'm okay with that. All right. Now, I wanted to add some snowflakes and bring in a little more something to this. Let me make sure there's nothing on here we want. Oh, I know. I loved this little, maybe I can put this up here. That will bring a little bit of color up that way. And we'll do the blue one down here. Okay, like that. And is there anything else I need on here? I don't think so. So let me grab my stencil. Where did it go? Please tell me I didn't lose something else. Here it is. So I made this little snowflake stencil, and it's for a layout I'm going to be doing here shortly. And I love it. I just used some acetate, some thin acetate sheets, and basically cut it out of my silhouette. So I'm going to use some broken china. And I'm using my pouncer again. And oh, I love that. Again, I love that I don't have to really rub this. Okay. Perfect. All right, now let's do, we need more than that. Okay. Okay, now let's add, use the red one, and I'm going to add some crackling campfire, because I want to bring in this pinky reddish color. What snowflake should I use? Ooh, do I want it that big? Yeah, why not? Let's try it. But I'm going to add some pink over the top because that's a little too orange. And if I add pink over the top, I think I'm going to get a better color. That kind of goes more with what's going on here. Let's add one down here. Oh, I love these pouncers. They are awesome. Okay. I'm going to have this one maybe going off the side a little bit. And you do not, you can just dab these off, clean these daubers, just like, oh, that one's a little bright, but that's okay. Clean them off just with a little damp paper towel or a damp baby wipe. You don't want to submerge them in water. Okay. Oh, Tisa, look what I did. I went off the stencil. I got a little crazy. I'll have to figure out how to cover that up. It's okay. Sometimes it just happens. Okay, we're going to go back in to get this. that kind of makes me mad, but it happens. We do dumb things. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go in with some pink too. Oh, you know what? This pink got really orangey. I'm gonna wipe this off. See, I'm just wiping this off on a microfiber cloth and try to get more of a pink color. Let's see. That's better. That's better. Oh, I went into the orange again. Ugh. I'm trying to do things too fast. I don't know if I love that I added that orangey color, but it's on there, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. I want to try to get more pink. Let's do which one? Which one? I did it again. Ugh. You see how messy I'm getting over here? Because I cut my stencil too close. This is when you wish you had the good old-fashioned, what is it called? Whiteout. I might have to go dig out the whiteout. Or add smudges in other places, right? Okay, and then I think I'll add a few splatters and we'll call it quits. Just so that I can maybe distract from things that I've messed up there. Let's add some, nope, we're gonna do, some tumbled glass splatters in the oxide ink. All right. I think I'm going to call that quits. And you know what? It bothers me a little bit that I did those little smudges there, and maybe I'll do something about it. Or I may just not worry about it, because most people looking at my books aren't even going to notice it. But I really love how it turned out. I love the unexpected color around the outside. It kind of brings the color in here out. And I really like how it turned out. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. Once I get there, then I will be doing a giveaway. I will be giving away a My Little Scrapbook Store gift card. So subscribe if you're not subscribing. As soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will be making an announcement and we will go from there. Thanks, guys.